What up, world? It's your girl Aisha the Goddess, and welcome to my channel, Urban Awakenings. Okay, I am making videos today, just talking, getting some thoughts out into the universe. To all you lovely people, thank you for watching ahead of time. And man, you guys, I do want to say this. I do want to say this. I have people in my life and on YouTube, on social media, and in real life that I met through YouTube and through social media who have supported me for 10 years. And I would just like to say thank you. Shout out to Kia, shout out to Portia, shout out to Dana, shout out to shout out to my spiritual sister Astari. Um Me and her got some stuff coming in the pipelines. We got some collaborations going on with her website metatalk.com, and we're going to be doing some radio blogs. Stay tuned for that. There's a lot of people, since I didn't prepare this thank you for my Academy Award speech, it's just too many people to name, but man, it's some it's some people that have been rocking with me for years, like for years. Bought the book. Thank you for buying the book. Man, my cousin told me the other day, she said, because I was looking at the book and I was really thinking that maybe, not that I wrote it in vain, but it's old to me. Some of the ideas in that book are 8 years old when I first started taking notes for it. And now I'm taking notes for a new book. So it's like, oh, I want the new book to hurry up and come out. And then my cousin was talking about the book, and she was talking about where she was with self-love and self-acceptance. And then she said, your book helped me. And I was like, oh, more flowers for me. And she was like, yeah. And I just didn't expect for her to say it. And it's like, wow. I've had a couple of people tell me the book was life-changing. They used the term life-changing, which I'm in awe. I'm in awe. And because to me, how you're your own worst critic. To me, when I look at the book, I look at what could be better. Like I could have said this differently, and I could have broke this down better. I don't never just revel in the glory of what it is. I wrote a whole book, and my daughters maybe once a month will be talking about something, and she'll go, "But you wrote a whole book, Ma." And I'll be like, "Yeah." And she's like, "No, Ma, you wrote a whole book." And I'm like, "Yeah, I could do that in my sleep. That wasn't a big deal, but it is a big deal, and I need to stop acting like that." Okay, so thank you guys for supporting the book. And if you want the book, okay, let me show you. This is the book, Real Life Enlightenment. That's me. And it's on urbanawakenings.com. Okay, you see that logo in the corner? That's me. urbanawakenings.com. Real Life Enlightenment, breadcrumbs for the spiritual seeker. And it's on sale on the Kindle version. It's $3.99. It's usually $5.99, I think, but it's on sale for $3.99. $4, you can't beat that. Okay, download it. Download it for real. Stop playing. So anyway, I want to make this blog. I want to talk to you about something that happened to me recently, and this might be a long block, you guys. You know I talk, okay? So 20 minutes, bear with me, okay? Watch when you don't have nothing else to do, please. Thank you. All right? Stay with me, because I got a point. All right? So I'm talking to my friend, and at the time that I'm talking to her, y'all got to listen to this story. This is such a good story. So at the time that I'm talking to her, right? We're talking about financial difficulties, because I called her to borrow some money, okay? I'm not ashamed to admit it, right? I need some money. I called her to borrow some money. She like, girl, I'm going through my own thing. And then she's telling me what she's going through, which me and her. I've known her for 10 years. We usually don't have financial difficulties. But by me getting here and not working for a while, yeah, I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. So I started asking for money. So she makes the comment, okay? She said, yeah, the trick is to not listen to the white noise. You can't listen to the white noise, Aisha. And I'm like, what is the white noise? What does she mean? And she was like, the stuff in your mind is the stuff that fills up your brain, the brain chatter. So I get it. The white noise is the negative brain chatter in your mind when something goes wrong or something's happening or if it's a difficult situation. As human beings, we think a lot. But I'm going to tell y'all something, and this is real tea, real tea. The reason I don't have that problem, one of the reasons is because I meditate. Number two, I practice conscious thinking, meaning I pay attention to what I'm thinking. I got a chapter in my book. It's think about what you're thinking about. I pay attention to what that brain chatter, this stuff, see what it is, if it's negative or positive. Okay. So here is the problem with negative brain chatter. Okay, you're in a situation where you need some money and you're freaking out. Oh my God, I'll never have enough money, blah, 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 blah. I hope this don't happen. And you're scared. And that's the vibration you're giving off. You're scared, okay? You're frustrated. And this is the way the law of attraction works. It does not work by necessarily what you say. It works by what you say, but it doesn't work by the intention of what you say. It works by what you say and the vibration that you're putting off. So it's like saying, oh my God, I hope I don't get into a car accident, but you're giving off this frustration, this fear, and that's what the universe is going to give you, because that's what you're giving the universe, fear. So now you're going to be in fearful situations. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to get into a car accident. You see how the law of attraction works? Because I know the law of attraction works this way, I pay attention to what I'm thinking about, because I never want to fuck myself up in the game. Like, I can't, I don't want to say negative things. So the problem is emotionally, we're vibrational beings. We're energetic. We're electromagnetic. We give off an energy radiation. It's called an aura. They can literally see it on the scans. We give it off and it extends out of our bodies. When this aura is given off, this is our antennas to the universe, if you will. This is our feelers going out there and seeking what we want. What we put out is what we get back. The problem with listening to the negative brain chatter is it puts you in a negative headspace, puts you in a bad mood. It puts you in hopelessness. It puts you in despair. It puts you in frustration. It puts you in anxiety. It puts you in fear. Now, when I told her, I said, I don't listen to the white noise. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. My friend was kind of like, yeah, okay, Aisha. Like everybody listens to it, but I don't. And I was like, okay, she don't believe me, but it's cool. I know I don't. She don't believe me though. The reason why is this, and this is how I look at it. We have survival instincts. We have animalistic instincts, but we also have the frontal lobe that is our consciousness. It's our power of choice. It's our power of being aware of the instincts. We can override those instincts. This is the reason why I don't even feed into the hoopla of emotions, negative emotions. You have a choice whether or not you want to feed into them or not. So I can't help the way I feel. Yes, you can. You choose to feel that way because this is what the brain does, okay? This is what the neurons do. This is what the nerves do. It takes between a thought and an action, or a thought and a reaction, or an event and a reaction, the brain pathways take the shortest path from A to B. And you create that with what you think about. So if somebody cuts you off and your natural reaction is to get angry, it's going to happen every time. Every time. Because the brain takes the shortest path from A to B. When you are conscious, you rewire your brain. You begin to bypass consciously. Nope, don't take that way. Don't go that way anymore. That B over there, no, don't go that way anymore. No, we're going to go this way and we're going to have this reaction. So after you do that a couple of times on purpose, your brain will start picking it up and doing it. Basically, you guys, I got rid of it through habit. Through the conscious habit of not feeding into it now. It's a natural habit not to feed into it. And I didn't do it on purpose. What happened was meditation just made me a calmer person. And meditation gives you a space in between the synapses, the synapse of the nerves from A to B. It gives you a pause. And in that pause is every possibility. Instead of just, it makes you conscious instead of just the A to B. It's A to C, A to F, A to H. Now you got an array of possibilities. You have a choice. Now you have the choices presented to you. I'm not going to lie. That's how I did it. Now you can decide. And it's in a split second, y'all. But this is what's going on, okay? When you have, when you're used to this, when you're used to just not taking the pathway to A and B, you have that space that's created for meditation. You sit back and go, how do I want to handle this situation? Do I want to snap the fuck off? Because if I want to, I can. Do I want to walk away? Because I can do that too. Do I want to check this person? Do I want to, how do I want to react? And you can ask yourself, how do I want to react before you even react? A lot of times, I don't want to feel negative. I'm not going to let somebody else make me feel any type of way and it not be my choice because it's an involuntary reaction. Especially when I realized you can control it. No, I'm not having somebody else feeling negative. And this is one thing that I learned over the years. And it's all about conscious, paying attention to what you're saying, paying attention to what you're thinking. Say what you want instead of what you don't want. Okay? I want a job. Not, I don't want to be broke. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a difference. I don't want to be broke. You're focused on being broke. Even though you're saying I don't want it, that's your focus. Your focus is on the lack. So guess what the universe is going to do? It's going to send you more lack. So give me a minute. So guess what? You'll always be broke. You just came in? Oh, okay. Okay. So you have to, okay, and this is just real tea. If that's what you want, okay, you putting it out there to the universe. I want a job. Now you have to trust God to get you the job. You have to trust your spirit guides, your angels, your direction that your life is supposed to go in. You have to trust your destiny. You have to trust that you have been here before and you have done this many, many times. And that there's nothing that is happening accidental. So when you trust this path, okay, you're on this path. God sent your soul here, put you in this body, okay? And life started happening. You started getting older, getting wiser, making choices. Forks in the road. Which direction do I go? This way or this way? Oh, I went that way. That was the wrong way to go. Okay, next time I know not to go that way. Another fork in the road. Which way do I go? This way or that way? I went this way. This way was right, okay? You're talking to God. You're talking to this energy and you're asking for help because we all know that because we know our inner conversations with these higher powers that we cannot see. And we all have evidence. Those who believe in these higher powers, it's because they have a personal evidence. Okay. So you're talking to God and you're going, this is what I want and not this, or this is what I want. You have to trust that it's going to come to fruition the way it's supposed to. Our problem is being in an ego-centered society, an ego-centered way of thinking. We want what we want when we want it, okay? and anything else we don't want. So our problem with trusting God and leaving it alone and falling back and letting God handle it is, I don't kind of know. Maybe we don't trust God to know what we want exactly. Maybe we don't know how this whole spiritual do putting the prayers out in the universe thing actually works. So that makes us a little self-conscious and a little bit unsure of the process. Maybe that might be it. But, I heard this preacher say one time when I was long time ago. He was talking about putting your problems on the altar and taking your problems to the altar. Okay? Give your problems to God. He said you cannot put your problems on the altar and take them back off every time you feel like it, because you're not allowing God. It's like, who you want to do it? Do you want to do it or you want God to do it? You got to make up your mind. Okay? There are certain things that, yes, faith without works is dead. Yes, do your due diligence. Yes, fill out job applications. Go on interviews. Do what you're supposed to do. Yes, but trust God that it's going to happen for your benefit, for it to be beneficial to your life. There is a book that I read, and it's by Peter Melchizedek, and I mentioned it in a couple of other blog videos, but it stayed with me. It's called, and I never remember the name, The 7 Laws of Precipitation According to the Elohim. Google it, okay? The 7 Laws of Precipitation by Peter Melchizedek. It is the 7 laws of manifestation. What you have to do, the alchemy of creating something out of nothing, you guys. Okay? And you have intent, you have will, you have love, you have all of these laws. And mostly all of it we do anyway. We will. You can't see vision. You can't see what you want unless you're able to visualize it in your head coming to fruition. The will, the drive to actually want it, the love, the intent of why you want it, okay? When you get to number 7, and it's backwards, you'll see it's backwards because number 6 is peace, but it's last, and rhythm is number 7, but it's 6th in line. I know it sounds weird, but just go with me here, okay? The precipitation law that fucks up most human beings is rhythm. Concentration and rhythm. This is the focus that you have of getting that thing you want, seeing it, and keeping your eye on the motherfucking prize, okay? And not letting anything deter you from what you want. This is where people break the rhythm with their thoughts. Maybe I'll do something else. You just broke the rhythm of the manifestation. Now it can't manifest because now you got to start all over. You have to keep a certain rhythm. And once I learned this, it was like my rhythm was getting a job. No matter what I saw, no matter what transpired. And I'm going to tell you, this just might be a long video. I'm sorry, you guys. But if you want to learn, you want to learn, okay? What transpired, what I physically saw, was nowhere that what I wanted. What I physically saw, what happened, but I kept the rhythm of this, focusing on. There is a manifestation that takes place outside of the physical realm. It takes place in the spiritual realm, where the thing that you want is manifesting itself into existence. And the thought forms that you're putting out there are going forward and creating, starting out as thoughts, but ending up as a manifestation. The manifestation is the job that is now yours and you're employed. That's the manifestation, but it started as a thought in your brain as I want a job. Okay. I saw a picture and there was these 2 men, okay? One of them was on the top, one of them was on the bottom, right? And the men had picks in their hand and they were both digging in the tunnel, Okay, they're digging like this, they're digging like this. And they were trying to get to the end of the tunnel. On the other side of the dirt was the clear blue sky, the fresh air. The one man walked away before he got to the end. And this is what rhythm is. And when I tell you there was a smidget of dirt left between him and the fresh air, and he walked away because he didn't allow for the rhythm and the concentration to complete itself. Then, after you've done that, after you've concentrated, you have to have peace. That is the last law of manifestation. You have to have peace with whatever the outcome is, okay? And know, and you just have to trust that God knows what's best for you. It's hard for us to go with the flow, okay? And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard for us to go with the flow because we don't know where the flow is going. So, the anxiety is always going to be there of, I don't know where the hell I'm going. I don't know where this path is taking me. I'm going with the flow and it's turning and twisting and I don't know. But you got to trust and you got to be okay. You got to be peaceful. Just enjoy the ride, you know. And the anxiety, yes, the anxiety is going to come because that's a physical thing. Heart beats fast, stomach get to hurting, you know, just queasy. You don't know, you're nervous, you know, you're nervous, your nerves bad. And that's going to happen. Take some deep breaths. That's all you can do. Take some deep breaths. Deep breaths will calm down your autonomic nervous system because that's an autonomic thing. It's going to do it. What you're doing is you're providing oxygen, okay? Providing oxygen to your heart. The deeper the breath, you're filling up all of your cells with oxygen. You're enriching your body at that moment. Trust me, okay? So I'm going to tell y'all this quick story. Hopefully I won't take too much more of your time. I appreciate you rocking with me thus far. Okay, so I got here and wanted a job. Decided I'm not going to work in a nursing home anymore. I don't want to. Started filling out applications for this job and this job, management of an office, a nurse, a clinic, you know, manager of an assisted living place, all types of things. So I am doing that. Nothing's really, you know, panning out. They're telling me, oh, you need this, oh, you need that, oh, you need this certification, oh, you need to be IV certified, right? So I see this job for a nursing home, for a treatment nurse. And I'm like, this story is so funny. So I'm doing all of the things that I just said about the not listening to the white noise, the manifestation. I'm doing all of that. Okay, so let me fill out this application. These people call me back the same day. Hey, we want you to come up here and fill out an application and you will interview with the director of nursing and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, I go up there, I get the job. Life is great. I'm starting to work. You know, I started getting clients at my part-time job. Cool. I still don't have any money. I've been here almost 2 weeks, but that's okay because I'm about to start working. Everything is going to be all right. We made it. Look, Mom, we made it. Got fired from the job the second day at the job. I'm not lying. Got fired. And I'm going to tell you guys why. For those who don't know, I have fibromyalgia. It's a chronic pain disease. I also have chronic fatigue syndrome. So I have to take very tedious care of my body. I take melatonin at night to help me sleep. It's a natural supplement. I have insomnia. I cannot sleep without it. No, nothing's on my mind. It's just a manifestation, a symptom of the fibromyalgia. I don't know why. Fibromyalgia patients really don't produce enough serotonin. Serotonin is one of the chemicals in your brain that makes you happy, okay? And we don't produce a lot of it. And serotonin turns into melatonin. So we have low serotonin levels, we have low melatonin levels. If I don't get enough sleep, I will be tired. In my mind, it was like, okay, I have this orientation. It's a lot of watching videos, boring as hell. Give me a second. I said, let me take some. I couldn't sleep that night. I ended up taking some extra melatonin. Got up, everything was cool. Got to the orientation, everything was cool. Fell asleep during the video. They woke me up, fired me on the spot. It's more complicated story, but bottom line is I got fired. Yes, I was hurt. Yes, because it was like giving me something and then taking it away. But obviously it wasn't meant for me. Then my thing is I have health issues. Then I found out it was every weekend, 12-hour shifts. I can't do that. I can't do 12-hour shifts. That's too long for me to, they were just really strict. Wasn't a place for me. I say, can't work here. So kind of glad they fired me anyway. Well, a week later, I got another job. 10-hour shifts. $1 less an hour, but more hours. Okay. For 8 more hours of pay period. So it's kind of like $20 more, but it's no 12-hour shifts. Like that job better. Got through the orientation. Different setup. Same orientation too. Same videos even, but different setup. The way these people set it up was so you wouldn't go to sleep. They made it interactive because they know it's boring. So I just felt like those people weren't really in tune. They weren't empathetic. They weren't empathetic to other people's needs. They want to do it the way they want to do it. That's not the place for me. So the rhythm was still there of the focus, because it's like I said, the stream took me to a job, through a job, back to no job. And I just had to go with the flow. Like, I can't get angry that the stream is not going where I want it to go. This is about me growing as a person, growing as a soul, growing as a human being, having a human experience while I'm here on earth, making the best decisions according to my circumstances, but also understanding that this is a tiny blip of the evolution of my soul. Okay? So not really getting caught up with the mistakes. They're learning experiences. It's all about how you look at stuff. In conclusion, it's all about how you look at it. If you feed into it, then it becomes a negative experience. If you believe in your ability, along with God's help, to manifest whatever you want, it will work out the way you want it to work out, even if it doesn't look like it, okay? Y'all keep that in mind, all right? The doors of the church are open. The offering plate is coming along the left side now. Y'all got to get with it. You can come by Letter Christian Experience, a candidate for baptism. I'm finna get out of here. Thank you for listening to me talk all of this time. Go check out my website, you guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you subscribe to the channel. And thank you for watching.